Hello everyone and welcome back to Rogue Legacy. Let's jump right into it. Last episode we ended with Lady Annabelle, the Divine Hokage. And so this time we have Sir Judson the Dragon, Gigantism and OCD. Lady Jenny the Fourth, the Assassin with Capralalia. And, my god, I still can't pronounce this one correctly. And Sir Shrew the Second, the Spell Sword with Clonus and Dwarfism. Let's go with Sir Shrew. We made a fairly good amount of money last episode. Let's increase our magic damage. Looks like we got some runes last time. It's been a while since the last time I recorded this, so I don't remember exactly what happened. So yeah, like I said, it's been a while since the last time I recorded this. I'm doing such an amazing job right now. That's better. Finally didn't get hit by that. As per usual, we're gonna try and make our way to the forest. Whether or not we'll be successful is yet to be seen. My goodness, there's just like a billion things between me and the other side of this room. Spell swords unfortunately don't hit very hard. Did not notice that was a Doombus. Also, I've only just realized that we have Blade Wall as our spell. Which is definitely not one of the better things that it could be. For a spell sword. Ugh, I'm being all kinds of stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if we can't afford a single thing. But we did make it to the forest at the very least. Oh god. Damn. I guess I should be thankful we broke 1,000. Sir Shrew the Heroic Spell Sword. Lady D the Paladin, Hypergonadism and Flexible. Lady Yvette the Hokage, Farsighted. And Sir Erwin the Hokage, Vertigo and Endomorph. I hate Vertigo, but we're gonna give it a go since you guys haven't seen it yet. I will learn to forgive myself one day. I think I must have screwed up at one point. I think I recorded an episode of this. I recorded one, possibly several episodes of this on the wrong profile. Because I could have sworn we maxed out our haggle. And yet here it stands unmaxed out. Huh. So this is Vertigo. I assure you it's less painful for- I mean, it's more painful for me than it is for you. Ugh. Man. What have I done? That does cost a small amount of, As a kindness, the developers have made left and right the same. But down and up have been reversed. Might as well. Wouldn't you know it, I closed the microphone. I'm so good at this. We don't have much health left. Got the Helios's ring, Hyperion's ring even. The Hyperion's ring increases our odds of defying death. I can't remember if it's a 100% chance to defy death or not. Bad puppy. Got like 9 HP. Make that 0! Defy death! So now we have lost our Hyperion's ring. Now the Hyperion's ring and its ability to defy death is a reference to the Borderlands series. Because in Borderlands 2, I think at least, you have Hyperion... crap, what are they called? Well, that didn't last very long. I think they're called New You Stations or something like that. Whenever you die in game, they bring you back to life for a certain amount of your money. Sir Erwin the Divine Hokage. I love that they're upside down on the portrait too. Sir Kima the Fourth, the Spelunker. Lady May the Fifth, the Hokage, OCD. And Sir Shane the Spell Sword with Dwarfism and IBS. I've been doing terribly with spell swords, but we're gonna get it anyway. The game reset to my first profile, and this is the third profile, so I played a bit of that on that one, I think. Not too far ahead in my other profile. It's like 27 more items in the manor. I think I did 100 something. Nope, I was wrong. I did 100 on the dot. Man, there are a lot of spikes in this level. Just want to get to the... Nah, I can't reach him. You need the size for that one, or the crows. Got him. Ooh! I didn't intend to go into the Maya, but we're getting some story. Journal entry number 19. I have been standing outside the dungeon gate for longer than I care to admit. My courage has finally been sapped, for I have spied the monsters below, and they make my previous struggles laughable in comparison. I must steel myself. I must focus. There is so little light down there, I fear that I may lose myself. I've decided that we're going to have the volume up for the rest of the series. Damn it! One of the worst ways to die. So Shane slipped and was impaled by spikes. Sir Shane the Gallant Spellsword, Lady Faye the Dragon, Dwarfism Stereo Blind, Sir Fleming the Lich King, Clonus Farsighted, and Sir Aegis the Archmage, Dementia. I haven't played an Archmage in a while. Critical damage up isn't really a necessary thing as compared to critical chance up. Because, I mean, the default itself is like 165% damage. Which tends to be pretty good. Okay. So we've got Flame Barrier, Axe, and Conflux. Not a terrible setup of abilities. We have Dementia, which means that we'll see enemies that don't exist. I think that includes Spike Tors, by the way. I'm not certain as to whether or not it's physically possible, but I think if you have eidetic memory and you have dementia, it'll actually show you which enemies are real on the map. I think. Okay, this is different. Oh, that enemy's not real. Additionally, non-real enemies will often appear at a different level than where they show up. So that's very clearly a castle enemy. And it's showing up in the Maya, which for some stupid reason we've decided to keep exploring. Helios' Blessing, more money drops. Ah, that was my only chance of surviving. Sir Aegis has been slain by a doom trait. Let's continue. Sir Aegis the Stout Archmage was our last one. We have Lady Doobie the Lich Queen, ADHD. Sir John the Dragon, Hypergonadism and Ambivalence. And Lady Antoinette II the Assassin, Stereoblind. Let's go with the Dragon. Aw. What kind of equipment are we working with? We could get the Ranger set, but that would actually reduce our mana for increasing our health, and we don't have the weight for it either. That one's just a straight upgrade. Let's increase our maximum weight capacity. Let's get the limbs. I can't afford the limbs. We're gonna have to get the helmet. We've got less MP, but we've got more HP, and that's pretty good, because dragons are pretty weak in both categories. But at least their MP regenerates. Ah, shoot. I didn't realize that. Fireball even flies out backwards. That's great. I forgot that if we're Ambivalence as the dragon, our fireballs shoot out our back. And it's the only way that we have to attack. Bounty Rune. Oh, well, that was worth a shot. Not really, but I'm stupid, so. My friend cannot make up his mind for what he wants to play right now. Haste runes are actually pretty good for dragons because it lets them move through the air faster. I don't have any though. fact that I have to turn around to kill everything is hilarious. Ah, what? Crap. Sir John slipped and was impaled by spikes. Sir John the Gallant Dragon. Sir Lancelot the Paladin. Electorophobia and Gay. Lady Vera the Assassin, Gay ADHD. And Sir Wallace the Spellsword, Boldness and Ambivalence. He only has Blade Wall, again. I'm getting spell swords with Blade Wall, and it's not great. Each ranger set's only 5 weight over the silver set, it seems, so we actually have enough to purchase and equip the ranger limbs, increasing their magic damage. Getting closer and closer to having all the runes. Fairy chests, by default, are fairly rare. They become more so once you find all the runes, though. Instead replaced by, they're still rune chests and they still have the same requirements to open them as normal. But you get stat boosts in them instead of... Ooh! Ah, with an Electorophobia. They have stat boosting items in them rather than runes. Ooh, even more story. Journal entry number 20. I thought I knew what darkness was, but here in the dungeon, the darkness has a voice. It calls at me through grates and around corners. It taunts me. The darkness is so thick, it is almost tangible, and the beasts here have made it their home. They move swiftly through the corridors, and are more terrifying than anything I've fought before. I must be prudent and choose my battles carefully. Being confrontational now may cost me my life. Nope. Thought so. I felt like we were getting pretty close. Stupid horses don't get knocked back. Creatures in the forest are fast. Crap, I mistimed that horribly. Oh cool, Spiketor died. They tend to do that if they're in reasonably close spaces. Take no damage. Crap, get out, get out! Oh, frick. Unfortunately, you still get knocked around even when you're blocking in that situation. Sir Lancelot was done in by a projectile. That's gonna call it for this episode of Rogue Legacy. Thanks everyone so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like to let me know and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I hope you all have a wonderful day and I'll see you in the next video.